So one of the things we're going to show you is how to use data from smart meters to show you outages and to improve utilities' outage response, as well as show you how the smart grid can be self-healing and track the self-healing nature of the grid. So what we have here is a Google Earth animation. This is real-time data that came from an actual storm. The utility in this area has actually a database that tracks lightning strikes. So you'll begin to see a storm occurring. This is actually O'Hare, this area right up here. Every one of those yellow dots is a lightning strike. It turns out there's a sensor that a company makes that allows you to track lightning strikes. So they're tracking the time, location, and the size of that yellow pin is how big that lightning strike is, how many amps were in it. So watch, as this lightning storm goes through the Chicago area, you'll see the area where the smart meters are deployed, and you'll begin to see red dots. Those red dots are smart meters saying they lost power in that area. What happened was a lightning struck a pole, struck some piece of equipment, and the reclosers in the area opened up. These are the self-healing switches that allow you to redirect power in the grid. So in this matter of a few seconds, lightning has started to cause some outages. You'll see the storm progress, and as the storm progresses, you'll see more and more red dots. However, you begin to see some green dots on top of the red dots. Those are meters that got power back. So the reclosers have opened. They've now closed back in a certain portion, and we're actually tracking the progress of the storm and the process of the grid self-healing. As the storm progresses, you'll see more lightning strikes, but you'll see the meters are getting power back. You'll see another wave of lightning came through on this storm. Storm is all past. You can see it all went out into the lake. It traveled to the east. You see most of the red dots are now green, so power was restored except to those areas that are still red. That means that lightning did some permanent damage in that area that the reclosers can't fix. The beauty here is the utility can now dispatch trucks to the specific areas where the permanent damage occurred. The other thing about this was an outage early in the morning. Most people don't call a utility until they wake up. If the power goes out at 2 o'clock in the morning, they don't call till like 6 or 7 o'clock. Here, the utility was able to restore the power before they even woke up. So an advantage of the smart meters, other than just billing, to aid in outage management.